Hello everyone and welcome back to the My Football Writer YouTube channel. No, you haven't tuned in to the handheld version of Green Street given my attire. No, you've tuned back in to a Matchday experience here on MFW. It's Portsmouth away today. Norwich looking to build on that fantastic performance away at Watford. What a fantastic 60-minute performance against Watford in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday night. How are they going to cope today? It will be a very interesting one. I'm not exactly confident, but I'm not unconfident, if you sort of get what I mean. I'm in the grey area of I don't really know what's going to occur today, of course. Fratton Park can be an absolute, just horrible place to play. The atmosphere is raucous in there. I believe it's a complete sellout. It's Portsmouth's first home game of the season, so they're going to be bang up for it. All of their fans are going to be making great noises, they always do, I'm sure of it. Norwich are bringing just shy of 2,000 fans as well. We've sold out the away end, which is unbelievable given the distance and given the fact it's a 12:30 kickoff. It's amazing. I'm sat at Hove Station, it's 8:30, and I'm getting ready to go to Portsmouth. It's a bit different for me. I only live an hour's train away, but for those who have all come from Norwich, they've been setting off at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a fair play to them. But we'll see Jack there, and we'll see potentially Will was there as well. I know that he's been on the sauce since about 5 o'clock this morning, bless him. But yeah, hopefully we get to see them both. We get a few thoughts before the game, and we'll see you in Portsmouth. Right then, we've met up with Jack Wright himself. Jack, on the walk to Fratton Park as we stand. We've had a couple of beverages. He's singing away. Jack, what are the thoughts for today? We've seen the lineup. There's a couple of changes from last week, but still looks relatively strong.
Yeah, he's persisted with that back five. I don't know how that'll go down, but Diallo had to start, and he does, which is fantastic. I think I'd have liked to have seen Cresceni and Fisher playing the fullbacks instead, because I thought Watford, they were fantastic. But we're coming off the back of a positive cup win. Obviously wanting to get our first league points of the season. We haven't got any yet.
After one game.
After one game, I know, it's ridiculous. Manning out. I'm just hoping for a positive performance. If we can, I'm just mostly looking for us being better after an hour, because it's 2 games in a row now where performance levels and energy has dropped after the 60-minute mark. So if we can push on, I might have totally cursed this. But yeah, just a bit more energy, a bit more consistency. But Sarge starts, doesn't he? That's got to be two or three at least.
Well, we started in the 5-3 loss when we played Portsmouth back at Easter, but we'll see what happens, and we'll see you at Fratton Park.
Yeah, Lord!
We had a nice journey.
Norwich itself. We're having a great time on the concourse, as we all are.
It's Will Grant. Time here at Fratton Park, and this is like a carbon copy of Watford. Norwich are 2-0 up at half time. 2 brilliant goals, one from a cross headed in by Harry Darling, one from a throw-in flicked on and nodded in by Sargent. But Norwich, once again like at Watford, that scoreline doesn't do justice how well they have played. They've controlled the ball excellently. They're barely giving Portsmouth a sniff, and when they do, they deal with it defensively. I think the physicality of this team with the new additions has worked brilliantly in this game. Of course, there's still a long 45 minutes to go. You never know what can happen in a half of football, but Norwich in that first half absolutely brilliant, really, really good. They've silenced this cauldron of noise that is Fratton Park. It's silent from Portsmouth fans, apart from the odd corner they get, which Norwich deal with. But Norwich have been excellent. Every player on the pitch is having a superb game, and just really, it's quite shocking to watch in a good way, because we're not used to this with Norwich. They've really dug deep in this half. 2 lovely goals, and Jack is just sat next to me. He's got his fingers in his hat, and his fingers on his head, but he can't really believe it either. But 2-0 at half time, Jack. And Norwich, once again, like Tuesday, they were excellent.
Yeah, I said Watford was the best first half of away football that I've ever watched. Now I've watched this. Huge credit has to go to Kovacevic, whatever his pronunciation is. Amazing save on the line to keep it at 2-0.
0-0.
Well, was it 0-0?
It was 0-0.
Oh, all right. Well, we didn't concede, so well done. And I guess credit also goes to Nick Stanley. What was it? It was from a cross and one from a throw-in. So, so that's Harry Darling with an assist and a goal. If he's not man of the match at the end, but him and Medic are winning every header. They are just, dominant, and it's very rare that we've had a centre-back pairing like that where it's just, we haven't really worried. I haven't felt worried this entire half. But, we've been here before, haven't we? Will it be another 60-minute capitulation, like against Watford, like against Millwall? I hope not. We've got fresh legs. Bit of a worrying knock to Marcelino and Marcondes, but no, it's been absolutely fantastic. And these Brøndby fans, they are rattled. They are properly rattled. The sun hasn't come out, but it's been a fantastic afternoon so far.
Absolutely. Norwich so far, immaculate, but you never know what can happen in 45 minutes of football. Half time at Fratton Park, Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 2.
How many beers? Please drink responsibly.
This MFW video is brought to you by the Fat Cat and Canary.
By the Fat Cat and Canary.
Look at William Grant. Full time here at Fratton Park. Norwich won 2-1. Probably the most stressful second half ever. Portsmouth missed a penalty. They hit the crossbar, and in between that, they got their goal back. Really looked like Norwich were going to throw that away, but somehow, just like Watford in midweek, they somehow just held on and they won the game. A huge 3 points, their first 3 points in the Championship, comes away from home, and that is absolutely massive. Let's go to Jack Wright for his thoughts. Jack, my God, that was horrible, wasn't it?
Oh, here we go. Here comes Will Grant.
It's Will Grant.
Yellows.
That's his thoughts.
Oh, mate, that chant is my fucking end, mate. Right.
Oh, God. We're doing our match reaction.
We've got faith for money. He knows exactly what we need. Totally out the back. Such an attack. Shit's good to the Premier League.
Anyway, let's get Jack's thoughts.
Yeah, sorry. I might have to bleep that. But it's fine. What did I say at half time? We look comfortable, but we'll be complacent, we'll be leggy on about the hour mark. And again, carbon copy of the Watford game. But, 2 away games in a week where we won 2-1. against any opposition. That's fantastic. Obviously, the Manning era in the league is now up and running, but I don't really feel that excited just because of, again, the quality of the second half. It just waned so badly, no chances whatsoever. And like you said, hit the crossbar. Kovacevic saved the penalty. I mean, that's his moment. I mean, if he'd have kept that clean sheet, he'd have been all that everyone would talk about on Canary Cool. But yeah, win's a win, 3 points. Yeah, play up, Pompey.
You can't complain. Norwich got the win. It was difficult. They dug deep, but they got all 3 points. They move on to their next game. Completely forgotten who it is. That's my fault. Sorry for not knowing that. But it's all said and done at Fratton Park. Norwich win 2-1 somehow, some way. But if they're going to dig deep and find ways to win, who cares? As long as you get 3 points, that's what matters most.